Hey, welcome back into today's video. We're gonna talk about something that just really doesn't make any sense to me. There's this YouTuber, Kiwis or Red Kiwis. He was a Call of Duty YouTuber back in the day. Something just doesn't, it just doesn't make any sense to me because this guy was exposed for sending and receiving inappropriate images to a 12-year-old. Not once, but he did this twice. He received nothing but full support on all occasions, and I just kind of want to see if 2020 is going to hit a little differently than 2016 did. Kiwis is a YouTuber with over 3.49 million subscribers. He mostly does children's content, that being Fortnite videos. Now, the majority of his fan base is obviously very, very young, and you would think that if he was involved in some sort of scandal that would put a child in harm's way, he would be effectively deplatformed. Only, that's not what happened. You might have seen me talking about this on Twitter. I had some opinions. I'm going to take you through this step by step, but to do that, we're going to have to go back to March 27th, 2016. Keemstar, host of popular YouTube channel Drama Alert, did an interview with Kiwis, the underage girl, and her very angry mom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through just some really important parts to this interview. It will be in the pinned comment if you guys want to check this out in its entirety. And I'm going to show you what's not okay.
What exactly do you know about this situation and what has happened so far?
Okay, so far, I know that she sent pictures to him. He sent pictures back to her. He professed his love for her and said how beautiful she is. And really, I mean, he's been dragging this on for probably about a year. And she is only 14 years old. And he's 19.
Now these are obviously some very serious allegations, and what's worse is Kiwis admits that this is true.
Kiwi, is this true?
I just turned 19. I've known Jerica probably for about a year and a half. We met when I was 17. She claimed she was 14, but I guess she lied apparently. She must have been 13 at the time. Can you clarify? A year and a half ago, was she 13?
Well, a year and a half ago, she probably would have been 12 and a half.
So at this point, the situation goes from 0 to 100 as Kiwis just admitted to having an inappropriate relationship with a 12-year-old. Let's see how he explains that.
One day, she messaged me. She said she really wanted to talk. She said she was having issues, and I felt bad because I always ignored her. So I said, hey, how are you? What's up? And we talked. She said she was having personal issues, and we just talked for a while. And, you know, one thing led to another. She started complimenting me. I complimented her. You know, it was.
Let me decipher what he just said. He said a 12-year-old fan of his, who was in a very vulnerable state, reached out to him with her problems, to which he then decided to send and receive inappropriate images to and from her. Well, obviously this left her feeling very confused because it's important to understand the power imbalance, the power dynamic. She's a fan, and he is her favorite content creator.
I watched the video. You said that she felt guilty. She felt like she didn't want to, she never like explained that to me. And I would never like make somebody do something they didn't want to do. I even told her that. And when the first time it happened, when we were getting a little bit more flirty with each other, whatever, she did send me pictures, but she asked me to send her pictures, and I told her I felt really uncomfortable because, you know, of who I am and just.
Well, obviously this left her feeling very confused, and the reason for this confusion is the fan-creator power imbalance. The power dynamic is just insane. This is her favorite creator. And here we have Kiwis admitting to being in possession of also admitting that he is fully aware of his position as a children's YouTuber. And still doing wrong. But it gets worse as he attempts to blame the young girl for everything that happened.
Everything, I felt really uncomfortable doing that, and she said that she could trust me, or I could trust her, and that nothing would happen. And I believed I could trust her. So it was a mistake. Being a teenager is kind of like a heat of the moment. Everybody makes mistakes, and I do want to apologize to the mother, by the way, for the inconvenience and any harm that Jerica has.
Okay, so just by him saying that he really thought he could trust her, he's trying to say that she did something wrong, while at the same time admitting that he knew full well what he was doing was wrong. Then he goes on to say that everybody makes mistakes, like this is just a common mistake, and as soon as I saw this reminded me of something very familiar. Remember Zoe Laverne?
Because it happens. You make mistakes, and you learn, and you live. And I know that I'm not the only person that has been put in this position before and has made the same mistakes and choices as me. And if there's any people out there that are having a relationship with a minor or doing things that shouldn't be done, please realize that it's not right and that it's just gonna bother you in the long run. But
This is not one of those run-of-the-mill mistakes that you just say whoops. And your message to others that are talking to children, you do understand that you're giving actual life advice to pedophiles. And the best you could come up with is that they need to stop because it's going to cause trouble for them in the long run. That trouble is called prison. So we have him blaming her. Let's see if we can get him shifting blame.
Why I'm not trying to blame her at all. I'm just saying I'm really
No,
confused.
no,
why
let
I'm
me-
the only one involved,
No,
you
I'm
know,
not saying
like-
that you're trying to blame her, but can we clarify this? You're saying that other YouTubers, other people that are above the age of 18 or older have been sending graphic pictures to Jerica?
Yes.
Now, when I hear him say that, well, other people were doing it, there were other YouTubers that were doing it, it really makes it sound like he's attempting to say this was peer pressure, and just because everybody was doing it, that he shouldn't be at blame because this was a thing that was going on. And what I really want to know in this situation, who were those other YouTubers that were also receiving because that's not good, and that's something I'd like to know. And I think this is the part of the video where I'm going to ask if anybody has had any experiences with red kiwis or any of the YouTubers surrounding this person and you're comfortable, reach out to me. My Instagram DMs are open and the link to that is going to be in the description below.
Well, and also I'd like
willing
to
to clear
talk
anything.
about all the other girls that you're sending pictures to.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not just
yeah, we
blue.
have Super General here, and basically, this was all brought to my attention, and this is after a police report. The police were already contacted. This is after all this, and
Okay.
basically, General and New have told me that there are a lot of other girls that are underage that you've kind of had these Snapchat sending pictures back and forth relationships with.
So obviously this is a really big concern of mine because of how big of a creator that he grew into. And we got to remember, back in 2016, he had about 100,000 subscribers. This left unchecked made him have the ability to go on, interact with more children in the space, and become a 3.49 million subscribed YouTuber. That's not okay. Especially when you keep in mind that this dude has self-admitted possession of CD.
Like, I mean, basically, she sent you child porn. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but I don't have it. Like, I never saved any of it. Like, it's not on my phone. Like,
and then you sent graphic, like, pictures to a child, Like,
yes, she asked for them, and it was a one-time thing. Being a teenager with hormones, like being stupid.
Okay.
Now, I want you to pay attention to how he does not tell the truth in this situation, and he actually self-admits that not only did he do this once, but he did it again 2 years later with the same minor.
You said it's a one-time thing, Kiwi. How long was this ago?
Probably, like, I was 17 when I sent 2 pictures over the app Kick. That's what the app is, and I sent 2 pictures. And after that, we didn't really talk after that because I felt really bad. Because
Okay, so
it was just weird.
You sent pictures when you were 17 and she was 12. Now, I believe she said that
She said she was 14.
I believe.
And the kick logs will prove it. Like if you guys get it, like
Okay,
it's there,
but she said she was 14 or whatever. But
It
she
was a month ago.
Yeah, and a month ago on Snapchat, yes.
Okay, so a month ago you sent her a picture.
Yes.
But the problem with that is you're 19 and she's 14 at the time.
But the thing, like, I was in a really like depressed state. Like she was talking to me, like she kept on saying how she was saying how she was so attached to me.
So there you have it. That was the case in 2016. It's an open and closed case, right? Only it wasn't. I want to show you some like ratios. In this interview with Keemstar, there was 10,000 dislikes. Now there's another video where he actually did an apology after this interview. It's called My Story on his channel with 22,000 likes. And the majority of this video is him blaming the survivor in this situation, saying that he did nothing wrong, and at times saying other big creators believe me, they trust me, they are just saying that I'm in the right and so should you.
I shouldn't have trusted this girl. I shouldn't have. I don't know why I did what I did. She convinced me that I could trust her, and it was a mistake. And that's something I will never make ever again. But that's besides the point. I just want to say thank you to all the people that support me. I've recently talked to a ton of Call of Duty YouTubers that are in my community. They're really high up, and they respect me. They understand my side, and they truly believe I didn't do anything wrong.
And then another one with 9.2 thousand likes where the consistency of this was him just shifting blame with a blanket statement saying, I appreciate everyone's support, it means a lot. Not to mention in each video, you'll find comments from 2016 supporting Kiwis. One of the things I want to know is who were these high-ups that he's talking about? Who were these higher-up Call of Duty influencers? Who were these YouTubers that he was collaborating with? I feel like their names need to be known as well. I'd be really interested to know, and if anybody knows, just let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you guys want to check these videos out for full context, they will also be in the pinned comment. So you might be wondering, why are we talking about this now in 2020 when this happened in 2016? Well, one, nothing ever came of it, and he just recently got verified on Twitter. This first got on my radar by Nicholas Diorio, who tweeted talking about this, and then we did a live stream really going in depth, and this got a lot of people talking, and it actually resulted in Kiwis making another apology where he says he's very sorry for what happened, and went on to talk about how he gets harassed and threatened all the time, and says that he's going to take a break from the internet. Well, it only took him 5 years to come out with an apology on Twitter, but he deleted this apology and then went on to tweet about how he was leaving his company 1%, who there's speculation that he might be part private owner of that company, and he just moved into a content house and now he's moving out of it. So I don't know if he was kicked from that or if he removed himself of his own volition. And once again, my main purpose for this video is to show that 2020 hits a little bit harder than 2016, and that we're going to hold this person responsible and give him accountability. He has to take just as much accountability as other predators on the platform that we've held accountable. And it's done these types of things to children, especially when they have a platform with so many followers, millions, and they're all primarily children. It's not okay, and I don't like it. But as interesting as this is, there's always something that's more interesting to me. That's right, you guessed it. I want to know what you think, so why don't you go ahead and leave your creative and interesting responses in the comment box below. Thumbs up for those likes, and as always, brothers and sisters, I will see you in the next video. This absolutely blowed my mind. I just cannot believe. I just covered Zoe Laverne not that long ago, who got in an inappropriate relationship with a 13-year-old, and she was held accountable. Like, there were videos going hard on her. This dude didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. And I know why. I know why. It's because the majority of his fans are children. But hopefully, we can make enough noise to where the parents can at least see this, because this is not good stuff that's going on. I do want to thank my patrons. I really appreciate you guys for your continued and ongoing support. I know I haven't been uploading that much. This moving forward, the rest of December, I'm going to try to be very consistent with my uploads. And it's not that I haven't been working, I have been. It's just I've been spending a lot of time on specific videos. Longer videos are great when you're doing like 40-minute, hour-long videos, but I think it's better to get videos out that are more easily consumable, that are just around my normal length of video, which is about 10 to 20 minutes long. So I got my Christmas lights behind me to be holiday and festive. I also have my Christmas tree up, so that's good. And we're also gonna do a live stream. I'm gonna do one this weekend on Twitch, so if you guys are into just casual IRL live streams and just hanging out, we do cooking streams. If you want the best cooking recipes and all that, then definitely follow that. It will be in the pinned comment, and that's there's probably something else I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, don't forget to follow the Twitter and the Instagram and all the stuff that you want and you feel like you want to do that, and that'll be just another way to show that you're repping. If you're not repping, you're getting how you do that. I'll get your subscribe notifications turned on. Be in the comment section after every single video, because I'm gonna be there. Greg the Cat's gonna be there, and the rest of the Repsol community as well. I expect to see you there too, because this channel loves you. More consistent videos. Oh yeah, let me know how you like the Christmas. Oh, and positivity turtles in the chat.